Hello! I am doing another market this year, so I thought I would bring you on the preparation journey again like I did for my last market. This year's market is the Colourful Minds market. It is at Hill RSL on the 26th of October, so I have just over a month from now to get prepared, but luckily for me I do have a decent amount of stuff left over from my last market because I had no idea what to expect for my first market and I went a little overboard. So that's good for me, I guess. Like, the prep will be a little bit easier this time. I'm really excited for this market. The people organising it are vendors themselves at a lot of markets across Sydney, and they've created this one to be aimed at vendors who are either like neurodivergent, differently abled, disabled, chronically ill, dealing with mental health issues. So I think it's a really good initiative that they're setting up with this market. It's the first one that they've hosted, so hopefully it all goes well. And they've also had like a Discord set up for all of the artists, so it's been nice kind of seeing who else will be vending there. There's also going to be a bunch of different things happening on the day, so there'll be like little craft classes, I think there'll be some clay making, maybe some crochet classes, and I think it's just going to be a really fun day out. It's an indoor market, so I know I don't have to stress about the weather, which is nice in Australia because I guess you never really know if you're going to get like high winds or floods or fires or like torrential rain, so that is a comfort knowing that we'll go ahead regardless. 26th of October is the week before I fly out for my like big Frisbee tournament in America, so I'm hoping that it goes well and it'll give me like a little bit of extra breathing room on that trip, because Frisbee is like 100% self-funded even when you're playing for Australia, so it costs a lot of money to fly overseas and, you know, all the different things that come with that. So I am both excited and nervous about the timing of this because I think it could be really well timed, but also I could be like very anxious about the fact I'm leaving in a week. But we'll see. Anyway, that's not the point of the video today though. The point of the video today is to go through the inventory that I still have left and what I've priced it at, maybe some discussion about what I should price it at. Discussion with myself, but please feel free to jump in the comments if you have any thoughts, opinions, ideas about anything in this video. I would love to hear it. This is only my second market. I had the best laid plans this year to do more, but it just never quite happened with a lot of weekends of Frisbee clashing with a lot of market dates. So it is what it is. We're here now. I'm excited. I also have something to show you at the end that I bought for this market, and I'm very excited about it, but I also need some like opinions and ideas on it. So please stay and help me with that. But before we get to that, let's go through some of the stock that I had left and talk about some pricing and stock stuff for a market. Starting off with these mini flockers. This pattern is by Knots by Jack. I will put all of the pattern links and stuff in the description below for everything that I'm going to talk about today. And if I miss one, please just tell me. So I have 7 of these left from my last market. They sold pretty well. All of my cockatoos sold out. So this is the wait, put all the other ones down. Ugh. This is the rooster, and the cockatoo is essentially the same, but with grey accents and a little yellow bit on top. So I want to make more of them because all of those ones sold out. I guess they're like a little Australian bird, so people are drawn to it. So I have 7 of those left, and I had those at $12 at my last market. All of my pricing is based on how long it takes and the materials, just by the way, and everything is in Australian dollars. If you're watching from the US, please, Australian dollars sound more expensive, but they're not. Pocket whales. These are an All From Jade pattern. I'm gonna start forgetting who they're by as I go on. But these are All From Jade. I have a couple of each color, including this little shark, which is a cutie. So I have a few of those also on keychains. I think I've got 12 of them, and I had those at $10 each. also have these pickles. The pattern is by Koozie Crafts, and she suggests like displaying them in a glass pickle jar, and so that is what I did, and a lot of people got a lot of joy out of it at my last market. So even though they didn't like necessarily sell the best, I did sell a few of them, and they definitely like drew people into the store to have a look at and like have a little chat to me. So I'm gonna keep them, and to be honest, I think they're really cute, and I think I should market them as like stress balls because they are perfectly squeezable, perfectly hand-sized. So I had those at $15 each. The next thing that I had, I made so many of them for my market because everywhere you hear that they like sell really well, and unfortunately they did not really sell for me, and they are the leggy frogs. Now I will say these, fine. The light blue ones, for some reason I used a smaller eye and they look so dopey. But anyway, I have like a lot of these. I think I have 13 of these left. I did recently watch Kayla at the Girl Who Knots market video, who is another Australian crocheter that you should definitely go and check out if you haven't already. But she puts little like pink blush on the cheeks of hers, and I think I'm gonna update my leggy froggies to have that because I thought it looked really cute. So these are gonna get a little update. These were at $20, and I think I might reduce them at 18 to 18, and I'll see how they go. I also had another like popular pattern, which were these little mushrooms. They sold pretty well. I only had them in these two colors. I also had them in a second larger size. So I still have some of these left, and I had the small ones at 20 and the large ones at 30. I might make them a little bit closer in price. I might make them like 20 and 25. I'm not sure. Again, all of your thoughts or comments down below. Obviously, when I say that, I'm also not gonna like severely underprice myself because I think it just like pulls everyone in the crochet industry, I'm gonna call it an industry, pulls everyone down, right, when people are undervaluing themselves. So a reasonable reduction is fine, basically, is what I'm saying. I have 7 of the small ones left, and I have 5 of the large ones left. One of these I tried making with like really big eyes, and it looks so dopey, so I think I'm gonna like hold him back, and I'll only put him out if he's the last one. Although it kind of looks like he's on drugs, to be honest. I don't know how a plush mushroom looks like it's on drugs, but it manages to. So there you go. Now I'm gonna move into like bee territory. And again, I feel like everyone sells bees, and I wasn't sure how they would go, but I had some of these on like bag tags, and they went pretty well. I sold a few of them. I have 2 left, and I had these ones at $20. And then since then, I have made this smaller bee. They're not that different in size, but it's a different material, and I'm just not sure how I should price them differently. So this was at 20. I don't know if I should just put this at 15 or like make them a little bit closer in price. So if you have any thoughts, let me know. But I have 4 of these. You may have seen them in like a YouTube short that I did of how many I could make out of the one skein of yarn that I bought. So that's those. I also have made 1 swinging bee, to go, I guess, on like a car hanger. I personally don't like things hanging on my car, but I think it's just like a cute decoration anyway to like put on your doorknob or whatever. I haven't priced this yet because this is the only one I've made, and I didn't like time myself doing it. I just wanted to test if I liked the pattern. So I guess I'll have to price that. I might just price it at whatever I price this at. This one might be the same because it does take a while with the different bits and pieces. So I have 1 of them. I might make a couple more. Next, I have the whales that are regular sized whales, not the pocket whales. These ones I also had at $20. I did sell out of like the blue colors, so I think I should probably make a couple more of them, but I'm not gonna restock too heavily because I think they sold okay, but I didn't sell heaps of them. And Also because this market is like, it's the first time it's run. I'm not really sure what the people who are going will be like looking for or anything like that. So even though last market I felt like I had too many different things of stock, I think I'm gonna kind of keep it a bit the same this time because I'm not sure what's gonna sell and what's not, but I'm not gonna like overstock the stuff that I have, if that makes sense. For these, I just want to make like 1 or 2 blue ones because I know they're the ones that sold. So it makes sense to me to make some more. I also have 1 baby axolotl left. I think I want to make this in pink, like a lighter pink and a darker pink, but if I do that, it's going to be a bit smaller than this one because this is a blanket yarn and the pinks that I have are like a honey bunny or similar yarn. So do I then need to price them differently? This is the problem that I've been having. Or do I just have like a large and a small price? You know, because I kind of have that for the whales in the pocket whale and the regular size whale. And I have it in the octopuses, which I will show you now because I have these small ones that were made from honey bunny. And then I also have this like larger size that's made from blanket yarn. And those ones I had, the small ones at $12 and the large ones at $20. I have a few different colors of the large ones, and once again, I had millens of like parfait chunky XL. And so this one is like a slightly fluffy version, but it's a similar enough size that I think I'm just gonna sell it at the same size, or maybe I'll put it out if these ones sell out so it doesn't look weird having too many different kinds of yarn. I don't know if non-crochet people like think about that as much, but I'm like, is it weird having like a small size, a large size, and then a large size that's like slightly different? I don't know, you tell me. What would you do, you know? So that's the octopuses. Octopi? These are the only 2 small ones I have left, so I feel like I maybe will make just a couple more to have just in case, I guess. The next thing I had, so many people at my last market came up to the like table and were looking at them, and I think they were just priced at a price that people weren't going to buy them at, but they are my little sleepy ducks and geese. I think they're so cute and so many people loved them. I think if I'd made them in like a blanket yarn, people would have been happy paying for them. I think I had them at $50 and I think I might drop them down to $45 just to see. I don't want to drop them too far because there is a lot of rounds in this bad boy and different pieces. So it does take a decent amount of time to make. So I don't want to like undersell them, but also I would like to get them adopted to new homes because they're so cute. And I think the little geese are adorable. Anyway, we'll see if these can get adopted into new homes at this market. I won't make any more of them, it'll just be these 4. Next, I have my chubby bunnies, which I think are super cute. This is a Die Hard Designs free pattern. A couple of them did sell. I also have can I do this? I also have a smaller size, which is like made from a velvet chenille yarn. I don't think I'll make any more, but I will definitely take these. I had the large ones at $45 and the small one at $35. So we'll see how they go. The last thing I had like a few still left over of are these little Triceratops toys. Well, that one is very on its side, but I have them in a few different colors. I made them so that they were no-sew, and I did sell a few of them, but I just like made too many, as I did with a lot of things. So I won't make any more of these. I'll just have the 4 of them. I think I had them at $20 last market, but I might drop them down to like $16. I think last market I was trying to just not have heaps of different price points, and so I'm just gonna let go of that this market and I don't know, price them individually, I guess, make it work. So that's those. That is all the stuff that I had left over from my last market, and now I have a few things to show you that I have made since my last market that will be like new to the table, I guess. So let's look at them. The first in this section is these Oak and Marlow chickens. They're just so cute, and I hadn't seen them around before my last market, although I'm sure they were around. I hadn't seen them around before my last market, and I'd made like my own chickens, which I still have a couple left of, but these ones had like a little tail and I guess the sewing and crest was different, but I still do have a couple of those, so I might sell both of them. These are obviously like quite a bit smaller, so I'll price them. I'll probably just price these so that they sell and I get rid of them, if you know what I mean. So I have chickens. These are the old ones. These are the new ones. I also have these loaf cats. I don't think this pattern was around for my last market, and obviously knowing me, I was gonna make cat things. So I have a few of these. I mostly have made them in the like dappled, whatever this yarn is. I want to make a few just like black and white ones. I probably, to be honest, have enough loaf cats already, but I don't know if just these colors will sell. I think I need to make some colors that people are like, that's my cat. Okay. There's soaring underneath my house, so I'm hoping that you can hear me more than you can hear that, because we're so close to the end and I don't know when the soaring is gonna stop. So, I mean, it stopped for now, but it'll come back. Loaf cats, that's those. The other cat pattern I have is Zach's Itty Bitty Committee cats. I made a bunch of these when I was testing for Zach, as you would have seen in like the vlog that I did while I was pattern testing it, but I do have a bunch of different colors and I'm not going to be able to hold them all up, I don't think. This one and another, that's most of them. I've only not held one. So I have a bunch of these. I think I'm going to make like a couple of orange and white ones and then maybe leave it at that, because I do have quite a few of them. I've got 7. There's another one down there. I have 7 of them already, which is probably enough, but I feel like with cats, I just want like a range of different color options for people, you know? So I don't know what I'm gonna put these out, probably at like $15, because they are pretty quick to make. They're no-sew. Go and check out the pattern. Another thing I made like specifically for this market because of, I suppose, the like Colourful Minds vibe of it, I wanted to make some fidget toys. So I have made the cable and canvas fidget mushrooms, and I've made them in a bunch of different colors. So I have 6 of them at the moment. I might make a couple more. I am not 100% sure how much I'll price them at, maybe about $18, because I feel like they look deceptively small like this, but obviously when you pop them, like, there are more rounds in it, you know? But they do what they say on the tin, you know? They are very fun to fidget with. So I'm not sure if I should put them on keyrings or not. So if you have any opinions on that, please let me know. I did last market think, I wonder if I should have like adding a keyring as an option, but then I just panicked, not sure if I would have time to do that if a lot of people wanted to add the keyring to like do it while I was there. I'm still unsure and unconvinced, but maybe I'll try it this market. It's just a sign that I put out, right? And if it's overwhelming, I can take the sign down. I'll give it a go. Maybe I'll give it a go. I also have these chubby frogs, which is my new obsession. They are such a cute pattern. They're adorable. They have a little foot. I think people love frogs, right? People like frogs. So I'm gonna make a few more of these. I think I'll have like maybe 3 in each of these colors. I'm not sure if I should do any non-frog colors. I feel like that's maybe not the vibe. So I'm gonna have those. I'm not sure for how much yet. Again, they're like relatively quick, so maybe around the like $15 to $18 mark. If I can make them cheaper, I will, but I need to see how long they take me. But I just think they're so cute, and look at their little mouths. Should I add mouths to my leggy frogs? Are they missing mouths? I have so many questions. Anyway, I also wanted to test a few other like no-sew type patterns for this market. So I tested this little piglet, which I think he actually came out really, really cute, and I am gonna make a couple more of them to see. I think there'll be something that I can put at like a bit of a cheaper price point for people as well. And I also tried this mini stingray, which I think again is an all from Jade pattern. These two, I think I'll be able to put at like a cheaper price point. I'll probably make a few more of them. They're very cute. They were just sort of testing potential market make patterns, so I'll let you know how they go. And then I made scrunchies, something that was not a plushie, because I feel like sometimes people don't realize that adults are allowed to enjoy plushies. So I've made them in a few different colors. Because the market is around Halloween, I'm like sticking to kind of Halloween-y colors. I do have a pink velvet, so I might make like an actual pink, because I'm pretty sure I have a pink velvet somewhere in my yarn stash. These were very good for using up stash yarn, and I'll be able to have them up for like $10 because they are a very quick and easy and like quite mindless pattern, so I can do them while I'm watching telly, which is nice. They are a Passionate Kelsey YouTube free tutorial here. So again, I will link it below, and again, there is some soaring noise for you. It's like the worst ASMR video. I'm so sorry. I actually think that is everything on the pattern front. So now I will show you the little thing that I bought. Cut. Okay, so I know this is like not the biggest gimmick, but I think it'll be fun to have. I bought a claw machine. Hee. I have already put in a few of the mini flockers and pocket whales into it at the moment, and they do fit through the little gap. Wow, that's really, you really do see my neighborhood, don't you? Hello, trees. Anyway, I got my mum to play it when she was over the other day, and she won a prize, so I will have it as like everyone's a winner. You know, if you pay to play, but you'll definitely win something in it. I'm not sure if you have any recommendations of other patterns that could go in it that are small enough, let me know. I did manage to get this through, but you really, if it drops this way, it just like sits on top of the winning gap thing. So it really needs to fall in that way, which is a bit more difficult, but a challenge. I might have one of these in it just to see if people want to challenge themselves. I also made it a little crochet cover because I didn't like the look of the plastic. It's not finished yet. I'm gonna add, I think, some little flowers to it because it's a weird shape, so it was hard to get it right, but I think it looks a little bit cuter having some crochet on it. I was such a big girl. I put my big girl pants on. I didn't even ask my dad for help while he was here. And I cut the wires to the speaker in it because it made the most annoying sound. And I tried to like deafen the sound, but that did not work. It just like, it was loud, and it goes for 1 minute straight. And then when you win a prize, it like has a track of people applauding. It is honestly horrible. It would be very annoying at a regular market. I think at a market that is aimed at like people who might have like sound sensitivity, even worse. To be honest, me just sitting at my stall, it would like drive me up the wall. So I've done everyone a favor and cut the speakers. But now there's no music to it, so you can't really tell how long you have, but that's fine. I think it's better than the alternative. So this will be the new thing at my market. I'm excited. That is everything for today. I am gonna keep doing some market prep. I am trying to chip away at it slowly because I had Frisbee all last weekend, hence these. In case you notice them, don't worry. I just throw myself on the ground a little bit. I have next weekend, this coming weekend, like relatively free, and then the weekend after that, I will be playing Frisbee again down in Melbourne, and then there'll be like 2 weeks from then until the market. So when I think about this free time that I have coming up to prepare for this, I don't actually have that much. So, and I also want to change my displays for the market because I didn't love them last time. So there'll still be stuff to do. I will take you along for the journey. But in the meantime, let me know if you have any market tips that you want to share and anything about the prices, any patterns that I can put in this little guy. I would love to hear it all. And if you liked this video, give it a like. And if you didn't like this video, if you don't have anything nice to say, don't say anything at all, is what I was always taught. And I think people on the internet should remember that because I have a fragile ego. Just kidding. I will take all constructive feedback on board. just put a little smiley face emoji in there so that I know you're not being really mean to me as a person. Okay, bye!